Okay, here's a video of the bowl side, the bottom of the carburetor. This is the last carburetor I got changed. There's one of the jets. Let's see here. Here's an idea of some of the jet repair kits and the jets that come in them. These are genuine McCuney parts. You know, I want you to see how little some of these parts are. I mean, I don't know if you can see that little tiny black O-ring in there and stuff, and this is this is the idle jet, I guess. That's what they call it. Anyhow, got these little things here that clean out all the ports. When you take the jets out, you got to clean out the ports. Like in here, there's a little rubber stop. There's a jet way down in that little hole there, which you probably can't even see with this camera. But down inside there, there's a little tiny jet. Let's see if I can get a little light on it. No, probably not. But anyhow, yeah. And then there's this little tiny rubber plug that goes over it. And then you put a gasket on there after you set the float levels. They got to be set a certain way. And then this would be the cap. It goes on. Anyhow, so this is just some of the videos I'm going to be doing, and I'm just kind of... And here is a 1950s actual Amil British bike choke lever that I restored. It's all brass. The color looks pretty good, except for the bottom piece here is steel. And it was completely corroded rust. I couldn't even get it to move or come apart. And the brass was like, oh man, it was really bad, tarnished. And I brought it all back to life and found out it's broke. So I ordered a newer one that's the same exact design, but it's got chrome parts, but the brass top I still can use in the lever. So I'm going to take it apart and, you know, use, anyhow. Here's a part for the car. Okay, so now let me set the camera down for a second. Well, no, I'll hold it. I'm going to turn these over. This would be the front of where this is the front of the carbs, where your air cleaners go on. This is where this other side. Let me see if I can turn it around. Well, I'm just holding the camera. I don't have the tripod yet or nothing. It's on its way. Anyhow, this would be the side that faces the engine. And these little ports here are where the little rubber piece goes between the engine. And anyhow, that's it. See? There it is. Okay. So basically, oh, and this line here, it's a breather line. This is a breather line. Those just get cut off and leave on there. This is the return fuel line. It's kind of like a pressure thing on the original bikes. If you use the original tank, but I might not have to use that, and I might just redo the tank different so it only has one line. But I don't know yet. We'll see. And this down here would be right there. Would be where the main fuel line goes on. Anyhow, so that's the general idea on the carbs. No big deal. I'm not going to show you how to do this. There's a million videos on how to do these if you're interested. But I will show you this. This is another piece that was completely rusted out. And this is where the clutch cable feeds through. This thing was so rusted out that you wouldn't believe it. And I was able to clean it up to where you can even see the print on it and everything. I got to show you what I used. It's pretty cool stuff. If I see it sitting here, I don't know where it's at. What the hell did I do with it? Man. I got such a mess here. Oh, here it is. It's on my little shelf over here. This is the stuff here that I used. It works really amazing if you can soak a part overnight in it. It literally completely cleans it all by itself. You can take an old wrench you found and put it in a bucket with that stuff in it, and it'll clean it up to look brand new. This is my little container I use for it. It's one of them little snap lid containers. Now, I'm going to go get a bigger container because I got some bigger parts I want to put in there. But I'll give you an example. of what it would clean. You see these little wire cutters here? They're all rusty and stuff. It would completely make them look brand new overnight. It's amazing. So anyhow, that's all I got on this video for right now. I'm not going to edit nothing, so what you get is what you get. And like I said, I got these 3 carbs completely finished. This one here, I just haven't done it yet. They're all the same, so it's real easy. But I got all the slides working proper and clean. They all, everything, because I took everything apart. The whole carburetor was completely apart. Not off the rack of 4, but itself. And I cleaned up the outside on each one of these, clean all the inside, and then when you pull them jets out, they go into what they call fuel circuits. And you have to clean all them circuitries inside. You squirt in here and it comes out over here, and you know it's clean then and stuff like that. There's even one in the bowl. There's one in the bowl right here. If you can see, right there, that one. When you that little hole right there with that little extrusion there with the hole in it. When you do that, it you stick your little thing from your carb cleaner. It'll shoot out up here in that hole there. So when it comes out, it squirts out really hard, so you know it's clean. Anyhow, that's basically it. You got to do all the circuitries and everything. Anyhow, so hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. And like I said, I'm not going to show you how to rebuild these. There's a million guys out there that do it, and a lot of them have great technique for it. So there you go. This is just what I'm doing. All right, well, see you next time.